Welcome back. So today we will learn how to add a product into the particular shop. So let's get started. How will we go ahead here? So let's say here we have a list of shops and we created shops here, right? So now I want to create a product for the particular shop. So here's how it will go. So the client, which is Postman in this case, it will send us the name of the shop. Okay. So they will give us the name of the shop and we want to update that particular shop. Okay. They will also send us the name and price of the new product. Okay. So we'll iterate to the shop one at a time until we find the correct one and we will add a new product to that particular shop. So here's how will we go. So now what we have to do is we need to learn about the path parameters. So let me create a path first. So here, so let me add a new request. So let me have this URL. Let me paste it here. So now what I want to do is let me close this. So what I want to do here is like I want to update this particular shop. I want to add a new product to this shop called Labim. So how can I do that? So simply it should be like shops and then I will have some path. So here I need to pass Labim and then I'll have the product, right? So this will have some body. So again, raw, text, JSON. So here, let's pass a JSON. Now we need to add a new product here. So the name of the product would be, so it should be name. So the name of the product is rice and we have a price. The price is basically 30 rupees. Okay. And since I am creating a new record, I need to change this method from get to post. Let me try to send this. But I get some error. Why is that? So that is because we don't have such methods here, right? We don't have any shops, labim or something like that. So in this case, let's create a new route. So you can say @app.route and you can say shops. And now I need to accept the labim mall, right? So now let me accept labim for now. I'll say labim and I'll say product. So here I've added a new route, basically shops, the name of the shop, and then a product. And then I defined a function, create product, and it's getting the new product, it's printing it, and it's returning to the postman. So let me go and say send this time. It says method not allowed because I have not added a method here. So for that I need to say, let me just copy and paste this, and you can say post because we are creating a new record, right? We are creating a new entry. So let me send again. Okay, we are getting the item back. But now I've added this labim here, right? So I'm hard coding it. So I don't want to do that. So how can we do that? So instead of labim, what I can say, I can have like this. So instead of that labim, it is the name of the shop. So I can say shop underscore name, right? So now I can have this shop name from the param. So here, let me print this name, shop name, and let me run this code again. So now whenever I save the file, so it's getting refreshed by itself. So let me send this again. It is still working. Let's go to here. Now you see we have this labim here. Amazing, right? So now what I can say, I have the name of the shop. I have the product. So now I know where exactly to add the product, right? So how can we do that? So let's iterate through the shop. So it's simple. So let's say, so now I don't think we need to print it. We have the shop name. So now let's use for loop for shop in shops. You can say if shop name. Okay, so now we are iterating through the shops, and if the name of the shop matches with the name in this record, so in that case we can add, right? So to do that we can say we have this entry already here. So what we can say is shop, and now I want to update the products, right? So I can say shop products dot append. Now let's add the new product. So we can say product, and since we found the item, we can simply say return product and 201. If we don't find anything, we can return a message saying shop not found. So which status code should we use here? So we're saying something called not found. So it should be client error. So you see not found. It should be 404. So let's save. So now let's go back to Postman. First of all, let me save this. It should be product. So this should be create a product, right? So let's save. So this will be, let me rename this. It should be create shop. Okay. And this should be get shops. So first of all, let me use this. So currently we're having only Labim. Okay. So we have this Labim shop and there's only a single product there. Okay. So let me create a product. Before creating a product, let me create a new shop with the following parameters. So let me beautify it. So we can have, so the name is Kriti Grocery and we have this product, right? So let me send. So it's created. Let me fetch all the shops again. And now create a product for this particular shop called Labim. And I want to add rice to it. Okay. So let me send this. Okay. So it says created. Okay. So let's go back to the shops and let's fetch all again. Oh yes, we're able to see the rice in this particular shop Labim. Amazing, right? So what exactly are we doing in this particular endpoint? So basically, we created a new endpoint, shops, and it accepts a path parameter. So this is a path parameters. So let me add a comment here. So this is a path parameters. Okay. Basically, shops, the name of the shop and the product it wants to add. So I get the product, or I can rename this product to the, let's say, new product. So let me say new product. Let me copy new product and new product. Okay. And then we loop through the shops. And when we find the shop with the particular name, which we passed here, in this case, Labim. So when we iterate through the shops, and when we find Labim, we add this new product to that particular products. And we can test another case. Let's say I want to create a product for a shop which doesn't really exist. So let's say Suzuki. And let me send. So you see, we have shop not found. Amazing, right? Okay. So seeing our code, you may say, so this is very inefficient. Why are we iterating through the list? But for now, please focus on learning the Flask. As we go on in this course, we will try to follow the best practices, but for now, our focus is to learn Flask. So this is how Flask works. So see you in the next one.